This episode of today's iconic moment in New York sports history is presented by Tri-State Cadillac Dealers. It's very rare when we do on this day in New York sports history that I can actually say that I was there. Well, on this day in New York sports history, April 13th, 2009, the New York Mets played their first game at Citi Field after 45 seasons at Shea Stadium. The Mets moved into their new home right next to where Shea used to stand in Queens, and it was in front of a crowd of 41,007. Hall of Famer Tom Seaver threw out the ceremonial first pitch to catcher Mike Piazza. The Mets took on the San Diego Padres that night in their third series of the season. In the bottom of the fifth, the Mets were down 5-2, and with 2 outs, when the future captain David Wright came to the plate facing Padres pitcher Walter Silva, Daniel Murphy was on first, Jose Reyes was on third, count was 3-2. Wright hit one to the left field for a 3-run homer that would tie the game at 5, and Wright's homer would mark the debut of the new home run apple, which was nearly twice as large as the old apple at Shea Stadium. The Mets would go on to lose to the Padres 6-5. Their first win at Citi Field would come 2 days later against that same Padres team. In their first season at Citi Field, the Mets went 70-92, finishing 4th in the NL East.